Welcome air signs, how are we this week? Thank you very much for joining me, and welcome to any new watchers. New energy always welcome, so the more the merrier. As usual, I've shuffled, I've taken the jumpers and they're lying here waiting to be read, but before we do that, let's just pull a couple of wisdom oracle cards to frame off this reading, get a bit more depth. Because I'm looking at the cards and they can go, it could go a couple of ways, but I just want to establish which path I should take on it. It'll take on the life of its own once I start reading anyway, but let's just get one more. Wow, okay, too many, so let's take those back. But I do want a second one, so bear with me, folks. I don't know from wherever you're watching in the world, but in the UK, we have had thunder and lightning this week, like I haven't seen in a very long time. But so I hope you've got sunshine. It's a bit grim here at the moment. We've got higher power, absolutely beautiful. So this is about being connected to source and trusting your gut, your instinct. It's about intuition, and then we've got co-create. But before I go into co-create, I'm being drawn to read from the book for this one, because I don't want to give you any dud information, so bear with me. What number? It's number 40. Co-create. Creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, manifestation. You may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact you are creating your reality every moment of every day by your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions and actions. Yet you must consider that you do in partnership with spirit. There you go, a perfect combination. So there's your partnership with spirit, and there's you co-creating. It's asking you to do it not on your own, but in sync with your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you and inspiring you and your thoughts and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blended with universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and you know you co-create it, only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. How wonderful is that? I am so pleased I read from the book. Yeah, this is about bringing your world into being, but doing it with your higher power, not just for, it's not about creating from the physical, it's about the internal journey that you're on, and the journey that you shouldn't be taking alone. You should be in touch with source, with your higher power, in order to bring the best results forward. It's about acknowledging that we're not alone, and speaking to our guides and our subconscious to bring forward the best results. Now, for this reading, the overarching, we've got the Lovers. Now, this could mean, it's a general read, it's going to mean something different to all of you, but the Lovers, it could be a new partner coming in, it well could be, but it's also about balance, it's about duality, and it's about love. So regardless of it being a partner or not, it's definitely a person's coming in, and it's about the love that they bring and the love that you reciprocate with. So and there's the duality. It has to be a two-way street here. I don't think it's a person that's going to be coming in with this love. I think it's a new person. We've got the Ace here, which is about newness, and it's also about having a new viewpoint and looking at things differently, or looking at something differently. So perhaps this person that's coming in for you is going to be really quite inspirational and guide you to look at things in a different way, perhaps live your life a different way. It might be a complete paradigm shift for you coming in, that this person ignites within you. But you know, as co-create suggests, this isn't something you should be doing on your own. Certainly do it with source, but if somebody's coming into your vicinity, and you find that you sense a resonance from them, absolutely, inch your way towards them, guys. What have you got to lose? Trust yourself, trust your intuition, and trust source. Absolutely trust source. We've got the Seven of Wands here, which tells me that perhaps in order to progress with it, there are things that you perhaps need to learn. It's about gaining experience and understanding, and this person that's coming in is going to bring that to you. It's also about looking at the lessons you've learned so far in life and gaining confidence going forward, knowing that you're not taking the things that don't serve you with you. So yeah, I think that there's a real learning curve going on here, and this person is going to bring a really fresh perspective to you. So it's almost like a rebirth of some sort, a transition of some sort, but whatever it is, it's going to up-level you. It's going to take you to the next step, which is absolutely beautiful. Now, interestingly, and you might panic when you see the outcome cards, but they're absolutely fantastic. And don't worry, tarot, there are no bad cards in tarot. Don't listen to what those people say. They don't know what they're talking about. We've got death. We've got the Eight of Swords and the Six of Swords. So death, this is about release. It's about release and transitioning into maybe to the new way of being or thinking, the new perspective that this energy coming into you is going to bring. So this is you actually leaving behind the things that aren't serving you and saying, I've done that and I've done it this way. I've thought that and I've thought about it this way and it doesn't work. So let me change things. This is you shedding your skin. It's about metamorphosing. It's the next step. You've done all that, been there, done that, worn that t-shirt, bought the factory. Now it's time for something fresh. I mean, because it's so fresh and so new, and perhaps not perhaps, I mean, the cards say you're on the learning curve here. It's going to bring a little bit of anxiety. And it's almost like this card is showing us that you've got the castle there, you've got the fountain in front of the castle, but you're looking at what could be from behind bars. I would say forget that. I read the co-create to you. It's about your thoughts. It's about your actions. It's about what you do to manifest what comes into you. So you know what? Take those bars down because they're not necessary and they also don't serve you. Go for gold, guys. Absolutely go for gold. This transition is absolutely beautiful. Whatever you're bringing in is just stunning. So although, yeah, this is a little bit of a blip. Need it be a blip? No, not really. Just look at it differently. Change your perspective. Start with gratitude. I find that starting with gratitude for what is unfolds what could be. So that's a really good place to start. But these bars, you needn't have them. They can come down. You're in a beautiful, beautiful time here. So embrace it. And then we've got the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is just saying, if you do feel, you do feel that those that you're looking at things through those bars, this is saying persevere. Focus, absolutely, eye on the prize, focus on the goal, because you can attain it, you can achieve, and you will achieve if you're creating with source, if you are in touch with your higher power. So really, really beautiful spiritual energy coming through here. And it's the shedding of the old and bringing the new that you want, the new way of living, the new way of being, the new people you'd like to surround yourself. It's a new energy altogether. It's refreshing. It's absolutely beautiful. So really lovely upcoming energy for you here. I just got that. When you put spearmint in your mouth, I don't think they make spear mints anymore. It's just mints, isn't it? But there used to be a spearmint sweet, and as soon as you put it in your mouth, it sort of fizzled and makes everything feel fresh. And this is what this read is making me feel like. It's almost like really soft bubbles, stripping away the outer layer in order to reveal the sparkle inside. Really, really beautiful. Let's see what the animal spirit has for you for the upcoming week. Such a lovely feeling. But this, you know, this could well be a person. It depends where you're at in life. It could be a person coming in, or it could be just your connection with Source. You know, there's the duality. It's the two co-creating together. But it's love, it's pure love, it's really beautiful. Right, what have we got? We've got the koi fish spirit. There is always enough, and of course there always is enough. And if you are transitioning and you know you're going to feel like you're losing something, sometimes when we shed a skin, when we do take the next step in life, we feel like we're losing something, but we're not actually. We are absolutely gaining every step of the way, gaining in knowledge, in wisdom, all those good things that, you know, push us forward in the right direction. So if you feel like you're losing at any stage, just remember the koi fish. There is always enough, and there's enough coming your way. Absolutely beautiful. And then we've got the vulture spirit. Nothing is ever wasted. So, you know, all those lessons you've learned have brought you to where you are now. And that's where nothing is wasted. The good, the bad and the ugly, folks, that's what gets us to the good bits, the sweet spots. And you've got a sweet spot coming up here. Really beautiful. And what's here? I actually thought there were two, but there are three. And porcupine spirit, it's time for a beginner's mind. Absolutely time for a beginner's mind, because you are shedding that skin. So this is a new, you're on the next rung of the ladder here. So yeah, you're coming out of the chrysalis and emerging as a butterfly. Absolutely stunning. So at a time of transformation and transition, just lovely, lovely energy. It's like I said, it's that fizzling and that sparkle, but it's really subtle and really beautiful. And I hope you enjoy it. It's a reading I wouldn't mind having for myself. That's it. It's a wrap, folks. And I'm going to be here next week with your July. No, it's not July. I'm a month ahead of myself. That's terrible. So it's going to be your June readings next week, individuals. So stay tuned for those. And in the meantime, have a wonderful weekend. Take care of you and each other. Toodle pip.